stand. I got red hair. I ain't got a dime, she don't care. I got red hair. I don't need money, I got that car. Everything that I've been wanting, that's what I got. I got a girl who's oh so good. She got red hair.
Over the course of a week, Randy Brisson, Sue Funkhauser, and myself have documented the amazing changes that we have come upon at a place that I like to call Structure City. This amazing area features no less than 12 Sasquatch structures. The most dramatic of these changes happened over the course of 24 hours. This amazing area that Randy and I were just at yesterday, and initially we were here when it was a bunch of snow. So the Sasquatch have, without question, been here since yesterday. I've seen a lot of changes. One is, I'll show you the whole structure first. This wonderful structure here. All these ferns in here, there were a couple random ones, like just, you know, like 2 or 3, but that was not there, what I'm showing you here. It was definitely not there yesterday. All those ferns placed like that, 100%. So that's different. So that's nice to know that they are here right now. So we're going to go over here and some other interesting stuff that I noticed. There's these ones. It doesn't look like anything's changed here. And that beauty here. Very nice. Okay, so I think the first thing I noticed that was different is there was some string just on the ground by the first structure when you came in. Hopefully I can show you that too. Depends on how long my video goes. But in any event, here is this one that I came upon with the rock ring. And it was a rock ring yesterday, or a fire pit as I call it. Today it's just been kind of scattered about. The other thing is that there was also that open triangle glyph. If you look back, that's gone. So this has changed. Now there's a very interesting little story I want to share with you about this other thing that I noticed that was not there yesterday. I went to a campground a few months ago. Actually, it was around the time when it was at the time when the Barb and Goldie group were up here. So it would be last September. And I saw a piece of wood hanging from a string on a tree in a campground around where the Sasquatch are always doing their stuff. But, you know, I wasn't quite sure if it was them or people. And, you know, as I said, when I question things, they generally give me the answer. So at that same time, with maybe a couple days later, I was at another campground and I saw another piece of wood hanging from a tree. And this one looked a little more doubtful that a person did it, just the way it was it just looked would be more difficult, put it that way. And a thought came into my head. Well, I guess a person could have done it if he had attached a rock to a string and threw it over for some weight. Or I imagined a huge big ladder or whatever too. But anyway, I was thinking of the rock and the string, and that was one logical explanation maybe of how a person could do it. So I had that thought in my head, and I went back to camp where Sue and I and a couple friends were staying, and right in behind the campsite, directly in behind it, there was a rock with a string attached to it that had been thrown up and was hooked over and hanging from a tree. And underneath it, it was really like, I don't even see how the rock could have got up there if a person threw it. There was too much foliage in its way. So that was kind of my answer there for me. But now today, as I'm coming back here, and like I'm saying, they've been here in different changes. Look at this. This was not here yesterday. This one is a much bigger piece of wood hanging from a string, and look at how old the string is too. And what practical purpose would that serve for us? I mean, you know, so I've seen this thing about 4 times now where they've hung pieces of wood from a tree. What the purpose is, I'm not sure, but they're definitely letting me know that they do it, which is just how they work, and it's so wonderful, you know, because with me, if I have a doubt about something or I question something, did they do this or whatever, they always seem to show me or give me the answer. So we had that rock ring changed. This is different. Those ferns and that beautiful structure over there are different. And let me just walk over here. No, I will definitely have to check I know that is new. I know those ferns and the structure are new. But I'll have to check and of course the rock ring has definitely been changed since yesterday. But as far as that string in the first one, I think that was just added there too, which is nice to know because it means that they're around here. So I'll just go over here. I've got Sue with me today. Kind of nice. Or very nice, I should say. There's that one over there again. Okay, so this one here. I'm pretty sure, oh, and you know what? It looks like it's the same string. It's the same orange and blue string that is attached to that big piece of wood. I'm pretty sure this was not here yesterday either. This one I'm going to check my videos when I get home. But the other 3 definitely not there. This one I don't think was there. And it's kind of interesting that it's the same string too that they hung up over there with that piece of wood. Very interesting. Huh. Yeah, fascinating, fascinating. Well, I will definitely be coming back here and monitoring this place now, because in my regular place, this time of the year is actually pretty quiet for structures and interaction and even feeling them, and I actually feel them more at home than I do in the woods sometimes. But doesn't seem to be the case here, which is not that far away from my regular place, so they're definitely here. Very, very cool indeed. Yeah, I love that. So there's the moss in that one, the ferns in that one structure is new. The rock ring in that open triangle has been changed. The string with the log on the tree is definitely new. I believe the string over there by the first one when I came in is new. And it's, yeah, it's very cool. Very cool indeed.